So hi everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about property binding, which is the second method of one-way data binding. So in property binding also, like interpolation, the data flows from the class file to the view file, but the syntax is a bit different. Here the syntax is square bracket. So let's jump into the code. So now I am inside of my new project, inside of the source folder, inside of app folder. So here I am inside of the app component.html file. So here we will take an example and see how the property binding is actually working. So let's declare a property username id which has value username, and if you go app component.html, here we will write input type text with id username. So if you head into the browser, web browser, here you can see the box is input box is coming. So if we inspect the input box, here you can see the id is username coming. So here the id is not rendering dynamically. That means, suppose if we change this username to username 1 and save, here you can go into the web browser and see the id value is not changing here. So how we can dynamically render the id attribute value? By the help of property binding. So let's bind the attribute with a square bracket and copy the username id property and paste it here and control save. So if we now look into the browser, if we inspect, so here you can see the id value is coming username 1, which is from this username id property. So here also the data is flowing from this class file to the HTML file. So not only id, you can change its value dynamically. Suppose there is a attribute value is, so first we have to declare one property here. Property name can be anything. Suppose value prop, which has value Amit Sahu. Then we just copy it and paste it here, and in the value we will bind the square bracket. So if you save and head into the web browser, you can see the value Amit Sahu is coming inside of the box. So like the way you can create your own customized attribute and render its value dynamically from the class file. So you can also use name attribute and put a square bracket in it, then username id. So if you save, so here you can see also the name value is coming username 1, because we have bind the username id property in the name attribute. So this is all about property binding in Angular, which is the second method of one-way data binding. So in the next video we will learn about event binding. If you want more short videos like this, then make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. We will meet in the next one.